And here are some of my favorite learning books for the youngest of the readers. We'll start off with our bestseller, What is Poop? Who would have thought that poop would sell so well? Well, I mean, all of us did actually, because, you know, kids are obsessed with poop. Anyway, so it talks about the scientific side of things, like what is it? This is a great book for parents that are about ready to start potty training. Some kids are scared to go, and this is a good way to introduce the fact that, like, it's okay. Everybody does it, but they do it in a really cute way. So if poop could be cute, this book masters that. We have 4 of these little mini treasures. Some people call them chunkies. These are going to be magnetic enclosure. They have 9 tiny little books. For the animal ones, it's going to talk about what the animal is, what their home is, what the baby's called, what they eat, and the sound that they make. These are so much fun, and then the back of them has this picture of it so they can do a matching game. But every kid I've seen with these stacks them, knocks them over, plays with them. They're just super all around fun, especially great for baby shower gifts. We have a series of Little Penguin. These are just simple books with board book style, bright colors, and they're going to be like a lift the flap quiz for them. So this is a rectangle. This is a triangle, and you're supposed to count how many you find. And there's one on colors, and there's one on numbers. Skip the one on words, gonna be honest, it's weird. We have a Listen and Learn series. This is great for older kids too. There's Listen and Learn for just regular English words. This one's Spanish. There's one also for musical instruments. What you do is you have 4 cards, you put one in. I think you gotta turn it on, yes. And then, oh, you gotta push go. La camioneta, la excavadora, el tren. Isn't that awesome that they can hear that Spanish word spoken? But anyway, there's English ones as well. So check out Listen and Learn to find out which ones we carry. And then we have a series of music book or sound books that are a little bit different than our normal sound books. This one's the orchestra, and they can discover all types of music by pushing on these little discs. This will tell them, let's see, that talks about a timpani drum. It's such a great way, right? And then there's a couple more. There's one on like music, the jungle sounds. There's one on garden sounds. This is first book about the orchestra. I think I forgot to say the title. Again, with our little preschool concepts, we've got the shapes, the numbers, the ABC, the words, the opposites. One of our new ones is Lift the Flap, My Busy Day, and there's one coming up about weather. It just hasn't arrived, and I don't think it's coming for another month or so. But My Busy Day is a good way to teach them about the routines of their day. It's all about, again, these are going to be like little worksheets that they can do flaps on. And it says, time to get up, Sam Mouse. What does Sam do each morning? Lift the flaps to find out. So first it tells you to do this thing, so then they have to do that, and so forth. This is preschool. There's lunchtime and after lunch and playtime. It's just a fun little way to start teaching routines. So we have these 2 books, Count to 100, and our new one is Big Book of Numbers. They complement Big Book of Colors really well, which I totally forgot to grab for this video. Count to 100 is my personal favorite of the 2, just because a lot of number books just have 1 alligator, 2 apples, 3 blah 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 blah. This one actually does different things, so you don't have to just say, oh, 30 animals. You can now add the green plus the orange and so forth for the older kids, and it goes all the way up to 100. They will want you to count all 100. Just know that, buyer beware. Big Book of Numbers. So it basically is a tour through the world of numbers, and it'll tell you like what each number does and means and what place it has in the world. Most kinds of animals have 2 eyes. A camel with 2 humps is called a Bactrian camel. For the number 5, there are 5 vowels in our alphabet. An earthworm has 5 hearts. That earthworm. There's half a dozen eggs, which is also what 6 is. So it's just a good way to look at numbers in a different way and teach them beyond just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that concludes my learning and nonfiction ones for the youngest. I hope you enjoyed, and happy reading.